What is up, everybody? It is David with Team Guyanese Gamer. I'm here with
Tristan Skoglund, and I went 13th today at the Minnesota Bloomington Regional.
6-2, right?
Yes, I went 6-2. We think there's around 200 people. They haven't said yet. But yeah, the deck, I played Pure Sky Striker. The deck performed very, very well. Me and David have been working on this since Nats, so shout out him.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I'll kind of talk about certain cards as we go through and how they performed.
We've been playtesting this deck like every day,
Yes.
at least like 3-4 times a week for like a couple hours, like 3-4 hours to be honest. Like that's not that much, but like we've really been working on this fucking deck's main deck.
So we played 3 Ray. She's amazing. Like if you can establish this, you're gonna win most likely. Like your opponent has to do so much to out it. For hand traps, we played 3 Ash, 2 Ghost Spell, 2 Impermanents. We do not play Droll period in this deck because it's too slow. And the decks that you want to use it against, they're going to plus so much where it doesn't matter. Like with Goki, they're going to get 1 to 3 searches, which is too much, and good players can make Trigate through it or U-Lock. And then against Trickstar, they just do it again next turn, and you can't kill them. This deck takes 34 turns to kill somebody, so we do not play Droll. Ash is generic. Ghost Spell was my call, and it was okay today. It won me 1 game, and it was okay a second time. Then Impermanence is just the tits. I want to play 3, but there's no room. Next up for spells, which is the rest of the deck. 3 Engage, 3 Widow or Hornet Drone. Those are standard. Don't really need to talk about those. Last game opened 2 of these, so I won.
Had to let them know that.
Yep. 3 Widow Anchor. We used to play 2. I've always played 2, but then David's like, no, we should play 3, and it ended up being pretty decent today. It came up once, maybe twice, where like it was relevant, so I'm happy I did play it. So, but I don't know, I personally prefer 2, but 3 was fine. We played 2 Afterburner. This card's amazing. Being able to destroy back row is really awesome with the secondary effect. So yeah. 2 multi-roll. If you establish this with Widow Anchor, you win the duel. I'd say like 80% of the time you win the duel. 1 Shark Cannon, 1 Jamming Wave, 1 Hercules base. So these are all pretty decent 1-ofs and they're pretty standard. This won me a couple games. I only activated this once or twice. This helps me make Borload. So like they're all like really, really necessary. This like helps out Diablos and other untargetable monsters. So for the God card, this card won me at least 3 to 4 games this weekend. It is insane. So if you guys don't know what this is, because a lot of people don't play it, you target a monster. I need to read it again. You target a monster. Target is unaffected by card effects. That's the main part. But if you have 3 or more, it can be destroyed by battle. So a lot of times I have a Shizuku on field and they get unaffected by everything. Or like I had like a Borload. That's what helped me win one other Goki matchup. You do this, your card can't die. It can't beat anything. They have to kaiju it. So it's really lit. It won me for sure 3 games, if not more. So I was gonna cut it to make this a 40-card deck, but I'm glad I kept it at that.
Yeah, that was like a last minute like throw-in we had.
Yes.
But like it was like we threw it in like a week ago.
Yeah.
So
and it's just been amazing.
Yeah.
So next we play 1 Field Spell, 2 Terraforming.
Yes.
I was a fan of 2 and 3, but by doing this, by cutting 1 more Terraforming and 1 Field Spell, made a lot more room in the deck to side like Shared Ride and other things. And so speaking of Shared Ride, played 2 of these. Honestly, it only came up twice today, like where I actually saw it and it was relevant. It was like a brick another game that was against Altergeist, and like it is what it is. Next up, we have 2 Call by the Grave. I only Call by the Grave like 1 hand trap all day. It was good against Pendulum. I got to banish Electromite, negated Electromite.
Should we tell them the reason why we cut the field spells for the Shared Ride and calls?
Oh, we wanted more like spell traps.
Yes.
That was something that David saw in a video, and we decided to implement it in here, and it was right. Like I've always wanted to play these. He always wanted to play these.
Yeah.
So by like, cutting,
we compromised and just cut the field spell to fit both.
Yep.
Because like going first, like
you need more interruptions than Widow Anchor.
Yeah, like if they ash your engage, like it doesn't really matter, but it's like it's just nice to have that because it then just fuels you for spells. Like.
Yep. So next we have 3 Engage, 1 Mental Force Fusion. Very standard. This card lets you send anything. 1 Desires, Honestly, I opened this at least 4 times today. It was pretty good. It was only bad once, so seems good. And then 1 Rhoda and 1 The Boy. I side these out every single game 2 and 3. So
in my defense, I wanted to cut Upstart because this deck takes too long to kill an opponent, and I never wanted to give him a free 1,000 because that matters in time.
But Upstart's The Boy. 1 Kanye West. He's the GOAT.
Says so.
Shout out. 3 Kagari, 2 Shizuku, 2 Hayate.
You hear me? You just answered my question.
So these are very standard. I wouldn't change anything. I wanted to play 3 at one point, but like
we thought about it.
Yeah,
like,
it's not worth. 1 Link Rebo. I made this once today so I could link up. 1 of this, I made it twice today so I could link up. This card was really good all day.
Yeah, Phoenix is all.
This card was really good all day. This card is low-key MVP because it does so much damage, just piercing, and then its other effect, which I did do 1 today, you contribute it and summon 1 Link 2 from your graveyard, or Link 2 or lower. So you just summon Kagari, freaking recycle like an engage, and then you just go into a Hayate or Shizuku back into your main monster or your action monster zone, so then you're free to do whatever. So like it's just a free, literally this card is free engage. So it's really good. And then for the last 2, we play 1 Borload and 1 Bomber.
Who told you to play
Shout out David. We were playing another Link 4 at another time, but we found out it doesn't work. I wanted to play Firewall or something because I wanted a Link 4 that says 2+ monsters, where this is 3+ monsters. So in theory, it's harder to make.
Yes.
But this card wins games. So
single-handedly won him.
Yes,
a game.
I won him a Goki because of this. And Bomber Dragon, I made once maybe today.
All right, let's get through this side.
All right, side deck, 3 Ghost Ogre. It was good against Pendulum. Only time I saw it. Sphere mode, never saw it. Never saw it.
Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
3 Twin Twister. It was really good all day. 3 Mind Crush. I saw it once today called Rematch. It was pretty good.
Seems good.
And then the Spice, 3 DDG, helped me win against a Goki. I won 1 game against another Goki opponent because of this card single-handedly. And yeah, honestly, like the side deck, I didn't see that much at all today. So like, honestly, you could kind of put whatever you want, but like this was the only like the major card, Twin Twister. We didn't want to main it just because like not every deck uses back row, but if Altergeist becomes a thing, we're gonna have to. And shout out.
Altergeist is a thing though. That's the problem.
Yeah. Shout out me for getting these, and then now they're making English Supers, so count myself.
We were always wasting room. All right, anything else?
Shout out to David. Shout out to Team Guyanese Gamer.
Shout out Tom and Terrence, really good managers.
Shout out my girlfriend for roasting me for playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And,
shout out Petey for being sick the night before, so we couldn't play test.
My pitbull baby. And
Boy finally got his influence.
Shout out Eric. He the guy.
Yep. Thank you guys.
All right, peace out. Like, comment, subscribe, something else.
Yep.